Hi everyone, and today we're going to make homemade pizza. Now, one thing about pizza, the most difficult thing that you can possibly do is make the dough. Now, for me, I don't give away my dough recipe. I'm sorry everyone out there, but making dough for pizza is probably the most difficult thing you can possibly do. It took me years to perfect my recipe for the dough. Sorry, but I can only show you how to put together the pizza and everything. Now, I already did a recipe on how to make marinara sauce. The marinara sauce is what I use for the pizza recipe. Now, what I did was I have a pizza peel, the peel, P-E-E-L, which is for taking the pizza off, to scoop it off and on. Now, here's my dough, and we'll get the dough off onto the board. It's soft. You see, this is the thing. Most people use pizza dough that's way too firm, and that's wrong. You want your pizza dough to be soft. So we're gonna work it on the board here. And this is how you do it. You work it out from the middle to the edges, and we bring it up. And we bring it around. Work fast. You see that? Look at that. Very easy. Now, some people use the cornmeal to put their pizza on. I don't do that. I just use flour, and that's it. Now, this makes about, what I have here is about a 12-inch pizza. And look how fast that was to make. Now, what I do next is I have oil here. The oil, I put in a couple tablespoons of oregano, some garlic powder, and virgin olive oil. And what I do is I put it on here. Be liberal. And we put the olive oil and the mixture of the oregano and garlic powder. All the way out to the edges. That's it. Now, I had preheated the oven. To 550 degrees, which is the maximum amount on my electric oven. So I put that on. The next thing I do is I bring over my marinara sauce that I had made, and I take out a scoop and work it around. It takes about 1.5 scoops of a big spoon, serving spoon. next thing I do, my son, he likes pepperoni pizza. So, we're going to take the pepperoni and we start from the center. And we go around. And that's it. After that, we take some mozzarella cheese. Now this is the the cheese that doesn't have too much moisture in it, and we sprinkle that over the top. Spread it out. So we spread that out. And we're ready to put it in the oven. Very fast. We have the we put it on the stone, the pizza stone, and we set it for 8 minutes. 8 minutes at 550 degrees. When it's finished, we take it out. We'll see you in 8 minutes. Okay, so we're coming up on 8 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Let's open up the oven. Oh yeah. And we put it on.
Smells good.
Smells good. The next thing you want to do is you want to cut it, and I have a cutter, and so that's it. And you can see underneath it's brown. That's the way you want it, and you can hear the crust. So that's finished. Now I'm gonna make another pie, anchovy, which is one of my favorites also, and my wife's favorite. So I hope this will help you. Now, as far as the recipe goes for pizza dough, you either have to find it, you have to experiment. If you wish to send me some money for my recipe and how I do it, you can. But it took me a long time to really get the recipe down. So if you want a shortcut, get in contact with me. Thank you very much. Alright, so now I have my lovely assistant here for making anchovy pizza, which is one of our favorites. We use this bottle of anchovies. I find them very good. I think they're imported. And now, we make the pizza the same way as before. Spread out the dough, put the oil on, put the sauce on, and now we're going to do the anchovies.
And this is imported. It's from Peru. Product of Peru.
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 Yeah, Peru. Now, a lot of people do not like anchovies. I like anchovies. Anchovies are in Worcestershire sauce, which most people don't even know about. and we really like it. It adds flavor, but it's salty, and some people don't like the overpowering taste of the salt and the fishiness of the anchovies, but we like it.
The more anchovies, the better it tastes.
Oh, my wife likes anchovies. She never had anchovies until she met me.
I had anchovies, but not in pizza.
Not like this.
Not on pizza.
Right. So we put that on, and what we'll do is we'll top that with cheese and put it in the oven.
You can put one more here. Hold on.
Alright, now we're going to put the cheese on. Like before, you sprinkle it all over the top. Go all over the top. Be generous. And that's it. And now we're ready to put it in the oven.
I'm not going to put it in the oven because I don't know how.
Okay, you let me put it in the oven. Here, you hold the camera. I'm going to slide it in the oven. Now you can see how it's done. Now, I'll put it in the oven. Put it on the pizza stone, and once again we do 8 minutes. That's it. Okay, here we go. We're on the countdown for the finish for the anchovy pizza. Okay. Let's open up the oven. Oh!
Ooh. And you see it bubbles.
And look at that. Huh? Look.
Oh my God. Let's go. Eat.
Let's go.
Let's go eat.
Okay.